Welcome everyone to FERPA 101 training. Some faculty and staff are very familiar with FERPA and others may have never heard of it. Don't worry, this training is meant to be a brief overview that will give you the basic information that anyone working in an institution of higher education should have in order to safeguard students' privacy rights. McCormick Seminary is required to abide by FERPA because we receive federal aid in the form of student loans and federal work-study funds. Let's start by discussing what FERPA is not. It is not a new flavor of ice cream found at your local supermarket. It should not be confused with the flavors vanilla, macadamia, mocha, or chocolate. Also, it is not a new disease that you should be concerned about if you ride public transportation or have elderly parents. You see, these people do not have FERPA. Also, it is not a new color shade like aqua, fuchsia, or India green. I think you now have a firm grasp of what FERPA is not. Now let's find out what FERPA is. FERPA stands for Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. This act gives students three primary rights: the right to have some control over the disclosure of information from their educational records, the right to inspect and review their educational records, and 3, the right to amend incorrect educational records. It is intended that students' rights be broadly defined and applied. Therefore, consider the student as the owner of the information in his or her educational record and the institution as simply the custodian of those records. For practical reasons, schools are able to make openly available certain directory information. McCormick Seminary's directory information is the following: name, address, telephone numbers, email addresses, degree program, dates of attendance, date of birth, degrees awarded by McCormick Seminary. FERPA prohibits the following items from ever being included as directory information: race, gender, social security numbers, grades, GPA, country of citizenship, or religion. Sharing directory information for a particular student is not a given. Every student has the opportunity to have even directory information suppressed from individuals inside and outside the institution. This process is often referred to as no release, opt-out, or suppression. Everyone within the institution must abide by a student's request that no information be released about the student. Our software has the ability to flag student records who have chosen to suppress all directory information. Currently, we have no students who have requested this. However, as this may change, it is important that all inquiries for student information be directed to the registrar's office at this time. An additional note: it is important to understand that a no release does not mean that a school official within the institution who has a demonstrated legitimate educational interest is precluded from using the information to perform that official's job duties. This is a brief introduction to FERPA. Below is a 20-question quiz which will give you further information about the scope of FERPA regulations. When you finish the 20th question, please enter your name to record your completion of the quiz. Please don't worry about scoring well on the quiz. The quiz prompts you to the correct answer and then allows you to proceed to the end. Thanks for your attention.